Yeah, absolutely. You nailed it right on the head. We're able to accomplish this without a lot of use of chemicals. The misconception is that a lot of homeowners believe you're coming in and circus tenting their house, right? So it's the old bug bomb. You're going to put up this giant tent over their house. You're going to release a bug bomb. They got to be out for a month or whatever it may be, and it's totally not that. So our typical job is looking like we get a phone call from a homeowner that's suspicious of a mold problem. Maybe they're going through the real estate transaction. A home inspector flagged some potential for some mold growth. So we get that call. We will send a salesman out or an inspector out to go take a look. Typically, we're looking at a home for 45 minutes to an hour. We'll go through the problem areas and we'll identify the mold growth. And then also the most important part is what's causing the mold growth, right? So we can remediate the mold growth, but unless you fix the problem, it's just going to keep reoccurring. So once you have those two things diagnosed, where the issue's at and what's causing the issue, then you can move forward with your remediation plan. So your typical remediation plan, let's use a theoretical problem. Homeowner calls us, they have mold growing in their basement. The walls are covered in some type of black growth. It's our most typical call. So what you're going to do is you're going to isolate off the basement, right? So you're going to hang containment over the basement door. You're going to isolate off your HVAC unit. The reason we do this is because we do not want what's in the basement contaminating the rest of the home. It may have been thrown off spores here and there, and it may have been going upstairs as it is, just a little bit. But when we start remediating, we're going to be extracting all of that off the wall. We don't want that going airborne and going through the rest of the house. So once you set up containment, you're going to set up negative air. Negative air is a massive flow of air through a HEPA filtered air scrubber that puts the area under negative pressure. So it's going to allow good air in and not allow bad air out. It's really crucial to the process so you're not cross-contaminating anything. Once that's all set up, then you go into HEPA vacuuming, removing the bulk spores, maybe some building material removal if it's really decayed and it's just not possible to save that. And then you just go into your regular wipe down, things of that nature. Typically, you're able to remove 99% of the contamination just through those processes. It's very detailed. It's very labor intensive, but most jobs we're able to accomplish in 1 or 2 days. We do use a disinfectant through an electrostatic, fogger. We don't like to do that all the time. We give customers the option. I don't describe it as a necessary piece to the puzzle, but it's kind of like the icing on top of the cake. It just kind of gives that extra layer benefit of protection and just make sure that the job's even more thorough. But once the job's done, homeowners are able to reoccupy the home. A lot of cases, if we're doing this theoretical job in the basement, the homeowners are able to live right up in the living room and go about their daily life. They don't have to vacate the home. We're not putting up some big circus tent. It's really a smooth transition through their day.